Okay. I can see you in pain. I don't know if they can even see it. I feel weird about my headset.
You do?
Yeah, because I usually use my headset. You know, like, hey, that's how it is.
Oh, okay.
That's what they see.
Oh, no, that's not, because I heard it was, I thought it was an idiot, that's all.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
You know, whenever I mute my game, or whenever I mute my stream together, my channel,
Yeah.
that's all I thought. So when I'd like to echo. Huh?
Well, when you're in medieval times, tickets are gone.
Ooh.
So it means that you are actually coming with us.
And that's this.
You should tell them.
Should I bring my night outfit?
What do you mean?
You know that little thing that I have?
What little?
The little fucking guard outfit that I have.
Oh, I don't know. It's a medieval times thing. We're going to a show. I'm so boring when it comes to shit. Because I don't know what to do.
You're scared, that's why.
Of what?
Your camera's shut off.
No, I can't show.
Really? So why would you not streamers mode?
Because I don't know what to stream.
That's okay.
I keep streaming Minecraft and it's like getting boring. I'm bored. So, how? Hi guys.
Are we gonna start or like?
It's already starting, but I don't know. Hi guys.
Bruh.
I don't know what to talk
Okay, let's talk about the wedding, everything else that happened, you know. It's your channel, so you need to start explaining stuff. It's not mine, okay?
about.
It does
Okay.
not say me for Cameron or something.
It's my husband. Hey guys, my name is Milla in today's video or live stream. It's just basically talk about the wedding or after the wedding, how the wedding went, chatting, and also I'm here with my officially now husband.
Hello.
This is Cameron. As you guys know him as Cameron Lycan on YouTube. um,
Music is way too loud.
I'll turn it
Just,
down.
just, just turn it down.
Is that good for you guys?
Uh,
Hi Rosa, thank you so much for the congratulations. Can you hear us okay? Or do we need to turn the music down a lot more? Like, can you hear us okay? Just let me know, like, oh,
there goes the screen.
sorry guys. I will play a game at some point, maybe later on, if I get nothing else to talk about. I might play a game. Okay, great. Right now Cameron's playing a hockey game.
Just to keep myself distracted
Yeah,
without, you know.
because if he's not distracted, he's gonna ramble, talk on, and I won't even get to get one word in while we talk. So yeah, I'm also sorry about like if I just stare at you guys intensely. It's only because like I don't usually know what to talk about, so I might like go off topic, or if I might just do something. Hello T-Rex, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Cameron, you guys can't really see him, but he's right here, right in the edge of my overlay. Um, so he's in frame if I take the overlay off, but I kind of like this little purple thingy around me. I would usually have Cameron be moderator on stream, but
I'm doing my job.
he's doing his job on my phone. So if something is happening, it's not me, it's him. He's doing the moderation stuff on my phone. So like, just don't worry about like anything that happens. You see in the chat, it's just Cameron doing his job. Even though it says my name, it's right here. I get confused by camera because this is my right, this is my left, but on my screen it shows the
You're
opposite.
distracted.
Huh?
You're
I
distracted.
know, I get distracted right guys. I'm really sorry. But this is also a Q&A. I probably should have put that in the title if you guys have any questions about the wedding or anything like that. Anyways, before I get way off topic and just start rambling about nonsense, let's talk about the wedding. So let's like talk before the wedding. So our wedding has been the main purpose of the whole entire time I was here. We've been making like decorations and been like trying to figure out everything like dress, clothes, food, desserts, decorations, all that stuff. So like I've been busy when that was happening. Cameron also helped out too while he was, you know, the husband has to get like his suit and stuff and his like people together. Um, I was really thankful for his family that our wedding didn't cost much, considering that um, he had family members that would be able to make our cake, cook the food, have desserts, bring whatever else. The only things that we had to actually, well, thank you to Cameron's mom for paying for stuff that we needed. Like the plastic plates, the cups, my dress to have it tailored. The only one thing about that though is that Cameron kept asking if he could see my dress, which you guys should know by now that the groom is not supposed to see his dress. I mean, my dress. But in any like case, though, it was fair because I didn't see his suit, so I didn't know what he would look like in his suit. Because his mom hid my dress, and I never got to see his suit. So because
Yeah.
sorry, what you like
Yeah.
that? Sorry. Because by the time that he got his suit, we were eating dinner. I had no knowledge that they were gonna go out to get Cameron's suit, so I was still eating. And I was like, okay, when is Cameron gonna get his clothes? And then after Cameron and his mom finished eating, they left, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna be able to see what he looks like, because I don't think it's bad luck to see your husband in his suit. Okay, he does, but I only knew about the bride that the bride was not supposed to be seen by the groom days before the wedding because it's like bad luck. Um, but yeah, the gifts that we made were really, to be honest, you guys, the welcome gifts that we gave out. Like it was like a beach fin thing. I'm the one who assembled those. Cameron's mom printed out cut out. She has a Cricut machine, which she used to cut out like little shapes and all to make the little wedding things. I assembled, I believe it was like 12. It's like a 12. I made 12 little things, but each gift had multiple layers that I had to tape together, and it took me a long time to do a lot of them because they had to be precise, they had to be put together correctly. And then I had when we made them, it depends on the tradition. Yeah, it does depend on the tradition of the family. But yeah, and then little wedding gifts. I had
I could
Cameron.
say something really bad right now
Um,
about that comment.
um, what else could I say? I'm sorry, guys. Hold on 1 second. That's a verse. I'll read it later. But yeah. In any case, like, what was I? Oh, and then I like at the end after assembling all, I had Cameron helping me wrap a ribbon around it. We were supposed to put them in boxes, but um, the boxes had like writing or like little letters on them, and I was being. It's very hard to rub the letters off, and
That
I was
sounds so wrong.
to
To
to wipe
context
to
in it.
wipe the letters off with alcohol and a cotton swab or cotton ball or whatever. So we scratched that idea and then just wrapped a ribbon around it to hide the tape that was showing on the edge. And they actually turned out really good. And then we put like a little string on top so they could either like hang it or they could just put it somewhere. And we gave a lot of those. We were supposed to make a lot, but considering how long it was taking and I was the one who was doing it, because someone was doing something else. Um, we only made about like 12 or like 9 of those, and then just gave one to each family. And then we had some extras, so yeah. Um, and then everything else was like going good and all that. And then my dad and my brother came down to share this special day. Because if I wasn't getting married and I was just visiting, my dad wouldn't have came. But because it's a wedding, my dad was like, "Hey, I'm gonna the planning to come here with like when I was still home was difficult because then my dad said he wasn't coming, and then he was like, okay, I'm coming, and the whole entire like
That was probably like one of the biggest problems. Like they kept on saying like, "Oh, we're coming, we're not coming, we're coming," until like I think it was either me that said it. I sent them a text, or was it you?
it was no, it was we were just talking. Me and my dad were talking because we went. So here's the thing: my dad and I and my brother were going to Foodland to go buy food. Okay, And then I came back and he was like, okay, so what days do you want us to come down? It's like, huh, you're coming too? And he's like, well, yeah, I'm coming. Like, it's a wedding. Like, if I'm not gonna come, then you're not gonna get married. And I was like, so you're coming now? He's like, yes. And then the whole entire time until I was leaving, I kept making sure that if he was coming or not. And then he was coming. And it stressed me out, and it stressed Cameron out because we had a plan for if my dad wasn't coming that his
My stepdad would have been one
yeah his
to
step
help out because at the same
yeah
time, like the original plan as well, because from what we saw from the wedding, it was her dad and her brother walking her down the aisle, and but like complications came into things like like people tend to it's fine. So we had a backup plan is that where since my dad who sadly passed away last year in May he doesn't no it's fine uh which my father who sadly passed away last year in May though um, ended up saying, so then I ended up started saying like, well, how about we had two dads walk her down the aisle? So I mean, it's not much like giving her; it's more or less, I'm getting both of their blessings. I'm like, hey, yeah, you can marry her, So that was the original plan, or the backup plan actually, but we stuck with the original plan. Um,
so then after that was so then it was kind of like back and forward like, oh, my dad will do it, oh wait, no, can your stepdad do it? And then back to like, oh, maybe my brother can do it, and it's like, oh wait, no, my dad will do it. So it was like back and forward every single time, and then we just said, you know what, my dad's coming, okay, it'll be my dad. um my brother wanted to be in the wedding. I'm just gonna say that. um Cameron's mom, oh crap, Cameron's mom was supposed to be there with me, standing beside me, but then my brother was coming. Now, like, forward skip to like 2 days before the wedding, I was texting my brother, who like asking him if he's okay to be in the audience, but then he was like starting to get all mad and be like, "So then why am I even
we
coming?"
don't even really need to talk about that
Oh
part,
well,
but
yeah, but then my brother actually was in the wedding. He was my witness to sign the papers to witness the wedding. Can I have my phone back over there?
didn't really fall on the ground; it was just hanging.
Yeah. Anyways, um, anything else before that?
Um, fuck. Yeah, my mom said to us, you know, like for the week and stuff, like you'd be at each other's throats. We both looked at her, kind of laughed about it, but no, no, we were dead wrong.
Yeah, throughout the week before the wedding, we had some arguments where
Well,
either
the thing is, like, I think before you actually need to put in the detail of why we were arguing, technically saying. Um, so for those of you that are planning on getting married, planning on getting, to spend the rest of your days with your loved one or said loved one or some guy that you were forced to date because of your family members, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, besides that point, though, I'm not going down that route. Um, um, So, but either way, if you guys were planning on getting married or something like that, the week before the wedding, or even so, I think during the time you're preparing and shit, though. I think it's either during the time or it's the week before. I'm pretty
it's
sure
the week before,
it's the week
as
before.
your
Okay,
mom said.
okay. So yeah, the week. So whenever a week before comes in, doesn't matter who the hell you are. It doesn't matter if you go like, oh, me and my husband or fiance never fight like that. No, we would never be like that. No, 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 you will. You will fight like that. Trust me. We had a couple of good ones. I mean, couple good but bad ones, though. Technically saying, where we actually like considering the fact of how bad we were arguing. I thought for sure we were going to start throwing hands at each other.
to usually always end up starting it because
Yeah,
as he would
I
say,
never,
gave attitude.
I well, we're not starting this right now, okay? Because personally, you know that you kept on starting, and yet, I just told you like, hey, I don't need this. I understand that you're stressed, but I don't need this.
To be honest, Cameron was more relaxed than anything.
Yeah, I was actually. I can,
I
okay,
was more.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, here's the thing. I was preparing myself for this. Despite of what I said to mom, I was like, "Oh no, we would never do that. No, no, we would never fight like that. No, no, no." I was preparing myself. I was downright preparing myself, getting ready to just for the anger. As soon as you're like, I'm like, oh, here she comes.
It would be to the point where one of us would start crying. It was mostly me. Not saying that Cameron was being bad. It's more of just like the fighting, the stress, all in one just makes it. And you guys should know how sensitive I am. That when someone raises their voice at me, I would start just like just start crying. No matter if it's like just if anyone raises their voice at me like in an upset manner or mad at me, stuff like that, and they raise their voice or yell at me, I will cry like easily. Like I'm gonna tell you guys, even like if I watch like a sad video or anything that like when people like cry and it's like a sad moment and they're all crying in the like in a show or movie, I will start crying. I even cry when other people crying that I don't even know them. Like like I remember one time, like a little quick story. I was going to Claire's to go and like, get my brother to get his ears pierced. Yeah, re-pierced. And there was this little girl, I would say about like, no, not a little girl. It was a woman with her baby, and they were getting her ears pierced. Because usually it's good to get the ears pierced when they're younger, because then, they don't hesitate or anything. And when the lady pierced the baby's ears, the baby started crying, and I started to like feel my eyes tear up, and I was like, I don't know who these people are, but why am I starting to cry? So I can't look at people cry and then not cry. I was like 4. I don't know, cause all I remember is just waking up one day from a nap and then my ears were pierced, and I was like,
So did they sell?
no, I went to a jeweler.
You were asleep during the Jew.
No, I think I was awake, but I just forgot. Maybe I was crying and I passed out from the pain. Cause I don't know, like I just woke up one like after a nap, and then my grandma was carrying me. She's like, "Oh, look, you're such a pretty girl. Look at your ears." And I just remember looking at myself in the mirror, like my eyes were red and puffy, and I just woke up, and then I see that my ears are pierced.
Okay,
So
yeah,
it's
you are a pain in the ass to wake up. I'm sorry.
Cameron woke up at like 11 something.
Someone fucking kicked me out of fucking bed.
Oh, by the way, back to the wedding thing. If you're getting married, you couple, you guys know who you are. You know us. We know which one of you is next. We know, and you guys should too. That couple out there, that if you guys know who we're talking about, you guys are next. You should know who you are. There's already an engagement there. Yeah, here's that. Just be ready. Be ready for all of that stuff that you have to go through. The one like important thing though for a wedding that you just need is basically the people, like the bride and the groom, and communication, and like your dress. Like the bride needs her dress, the groom needs his suit or
Also,
whatever.
another thing, another add to that part, Dave. Never go to bed upset.
I did that once.
Yeah, you felt like shit the other day. But after every argument that we did have, I even if you didn't really want to talk to me, I was like, hey, yeah, listen, babe, remember, we can't go to bed if we're upset. You know, if we did argue amongst one another, we need to actually talk it out like adults.
I
We
was
don't.
just being stubborn and I didn't want to talk to him. I just went to bed.
That's how you can your price. It's like one way or so acceptable. I mean, I did try to tell you if you wanted to talk it out. No, you had to play, strong, independent woman, basically.
if you're asking why I wasn't wearing my rings, because I took them off when I was eating yesterday and I just didn't put them back on. But yeah,
That's completely fine.
So if you guys can see my rings, I have two of them because one of them you guys should have known like a while. I've been wearing one as an engagement ring, which is this one with the diamond, and my wedding ring is that one. So look, they're two separate rings. Engagement and then wedding. Cameron has one too, but as you can see it's the groom's ring. So his one is like blue with the silver in the middle. Mine has like little blue and silver gems, diamonds on them. Um, but yeah, I only take them off either when I'm showering or I'm gonna eat something messy or yeah. I just take them off in general, even when I go to sleep because I don't want to have to like accidentally forget and then I'm gonna scratch my face up like that. Yeah, I just have to get used to doing it. I do sleep with them on when I just pass out and I'm just laying there. But at some points they are a little bit big, but not big enough to like slide off. But if I washed my hands with my rings on, they are slippery. In any case, though,
So, as well, okay. Um, I know this is getting off topic. You know what? I feel like we should probably end it because I want to get food. I'm hungry.
you can go.
I don't know. Because I feel like we got nothing else really to talk about, though, so maybe.
Well, I'm still talking.
Okay,
So you
that's up
can
to you.
go. You can go make food.
Or anything?
Wait, what actually?
No, you still need to finish your Chinese food,
Oh,
though,
that's true.
apparently.
Yeah, yesterday I ordered a lot of Chinese food, which um, there's like rice and chicken balls. They're like sweet and sour chicken, like chicken balls, like a nugget kind of thing. Thank you. Called the bank.
My bank.
Bank.
Because I think the card's blocked again.
Why?
I'm spending shit. I'm spending shit to watch movies, okay?
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways, guys.
No, you can't. It's supposed to be in here. And I'm supposed to be up there.
Okay.
Talking to
Can you go? Jesus Christ. This is what I have to deal with.
Love it.
Okay.
Love it.
Anyway.
You love it.
Okay. Okay. Anyways. What was I saying before Cameron, was being himself? Um, I don't remember it now. What I was gonna say. Um, oh, the day of the wedding. So, Cameron just got 2 cans of Canada Dry. Um, but anyways, okay, this is why I can't stream with you. I'm trying to talk to my audience.
I love
I know you.
Huh?
No. You
Hmm?
know when people usually kiss on camera, they're just like, ew, get a. I know, guys. But anyways, the day of the wedding, everything went good. I think. I don't know. Everything was just ah, like you gotta get. So post to hair and bouquet. His mom did my hair. His aunt made my bouquet, and then all that. Everyone was just running around everywhere on the day of the wedding, running around trying to get stuff ready. We had to get like the girls here, the boys dressed up, my hair done, get me my wedding dress, get everyone else dressed, makeup, hair. I did my own makeup. Um, and it was just like a really, really big day. And I thought I wasn't gonna cry, but walking down the aisle, I just cried. My transportation that day, we were having it at a beach in Calabogie, which is in Canada. It's a campground. My transportation for that day was a golf cart, and I sat in the back with the seats. That was my transportation for the day. It was a golf cart to drive us around. Anyway, the ceremony went good. I did cry walking down the aisle. It was sunny. It was a little bit hot. Um, and then the wedding went on. The ceremony went on. We got the certificate signed and all that, which we have to get. We got the marriage license signed. We have to get the certificate put uh do the certificate in mid-September. Um, and then I need to do some stuff. Um, and then after the ceremony, you notice how some people have that just married thing. So what we did was me and Cameron sat on the back of a golf cart while there were cans attached to the end. So we drove around the whole campground with like cans tied to like fishing line and just like riding across everywhere. And we lost a can on the way, but I just thought it was really funny. And then as we passed by, people were like, "Congratulations!" We're clapping. And there was this one lady at the office who works in the office, and she has a horn and she squeaks and she would squeeze it every single time we passed by. And it was just great. And then we basically went back to the beach, took some pictures, and we basically went and it was getting hot, and then we were taking some pictures, and then we went into a van, me, my husband, and then his mom and his aunt who was our photographer, and we wanted to go take some pictures at the hotel or at a place. And to be honest with you guys, being someone wearing a dress that's like heavy, like a lot, and then wearing a veil and having to walk in shoes, like in like my wedding shoes, I did not enjoy that at all. It was so hot, and like I just wanted to get back in the car, go home, or go back to the. We were staying at the trailer. Go back to the trailer and just sit down and wait until like the ceremony and all. But we still had to get out there and take more pictures with the family and all. We did not get a picture with everyone, which was one thing that we forgot, which would have been good. But to be honest, the reception was a good one. The party afterwards, the reception was actually really fun. We had a lot of good food. We had some speeches to go on, and they either told stories or like they wanted to say some words to us out of group. And uh, and in any case, like it's just yeah. In any case, we just like had a lot of people wanting to give a speech and a lot of that. It really felt nice. We had our first dance, kind of, and we had this tradition in my family, which is the money dance, where the bride and groom would dance, and then we would put money on our clothes, and then the other person would have to get it with their teeth. So considering, for example, if someone put a piece of like $1 in my strap of my dress, Cameron would have to go on his teeth, take it, and then put it in the basket. That went really well. People were having too much fun with it and putting it in places where it's it made it funny. Like they put it like in Cameron's belt, in Cameron's pocket, in the middle of my dress, which is here. Basically, they could put it anywhere, and then I would have to go to get it. Um, but a lot of people were having fun with it, but sometimes the bill did fall down into our clothes, um, which was a problem. And yeah, I did bite Cameron once, or many times because of it. But it went well. We got a lot of gifts, and then my mom made this money necklace thing, and my dad decided to give it to me then, and I thought it was really sweet because he bought it, and I was like, "What's in the box?" Instead, it's a gift or surprise, and I like that. And then we just have like some dancing, some desserts, walking around. I went to the we had our father-daughter dance, which was really short because me and my dad are all family dance together. Then there was the mother and son dance, and after the dances, I went back to the trailer, got out of my wedding dress, and put my dancing dress on, which is like a smaller dress because the wedding dress is too much to wear. And I can't dance in a wedding dress. Well, my wedding dress because it's heavy and the train is too big. But we had fun, and at the end of the night, there's a tradition with Cameron's family when the song Too Sexy for My Shirt comes on. The groom's father and the groom, well, actually, the song I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt would come on, then the boys would dance to it. And the people who did that was Cameron's brother Curtis and Noah, and then Cameron joined in, and then Cameron's stepfather Eric did it, and they were just keeping the tradition going to in memory of their grandpa, and it was the most funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I wish I recorded it, but yeah, I was like, what the heck, and I was like laughing too, and it was just a really weird thing to see, because I've never seen a tradition like that before. And then that night, I think as people were cleaning up, some people were kind of knocked or hammered at the end of the night. Me and Cameron went to a hotel to sleep there for the night for the wedding, like a post night thing. Um, and our brothers went to the same hotel. Um, so yeah, that happened. And now it's after the wedding. Me and Cameron have been married for about a couple weeks now, and everything doesn't feel any different. The only difference is that we're married, and because like we've been like this even before marriage and all that, like nothing has really changed much except for the fact that you know future is starting, a lot of stuff is starting,
Yeah.
and it hasn't been any different because like we already acted like a married couple. We're just now officially married by law.
Actually, straight to the bank.
You can go. I'm not walking with you. I don't like to walk. That's the one thing about me. Long distances, I don't like to walk because I'm out of shape. Um,
Get lazy, that's why.
I'm the lazy type. I'm that kind of wife. Um, I might try to play a game at some point, maybe today. I'll try it out off camera, and then if I like it, I will I will do it on camera if I want to. I might go back to playing games in some point in time, but I just haven't streamed at all since I've been here, and I just thought, like, people like have the right to know that it's going great, and like, you know. Also, Cameron and I are planning to make a singing stream, so you guys will hear us sing together at some point too. Um, but like, this is just like a little tiny update. I know that I should be doing this longer, but I don't really have anything to talk about. Maybe I might do like a little wedding thingy, tag thingy. I don't know, something like that. Um, but until then, I just need to think about, some video ideas. So I'm gonna end it here, but before that happens, go down to the description. There's a channel down there called GJM. Go and subscribe to their channel because they make a lot of good content. They're a wonderful roleplay team that me and my husband are a part of. They make really good content and really good stories, and you're gonna hear possibly Cameron and me voice acting in a series probably in the future at some point. Um, but yeah, they make a really like a lot of good content. Also, go subscribe. There's also two other links down there. There's a link to my husband's channel, which he actually live streams on. We did a live stream yesterday of right now we are doing Hogwarts Legacy, and he'll be streaming with one of our, or I would say his friends. I wouldn't say really like my friends because I don't really know them as much as he does, but I'm just gonna say he's gonna be live streaming one of our friends um in a minute. So yeah, go subscribe to him right now because he'll be live streaming soon, and then we're gonna like live stream a lot more Hogwarts Legacy or other games if possible. And if you guys want me to try and play a game, please let me know in the comments when this thing is posted, and tell me what game I should try. There are many games that we could try, like, for example, there's Hogwarts Legacy, there's GTA, there's Dishonored, there's a lot of games that he has. And if you guys want me to try any out of games, like, suggest a game down there, and he possibly might have it. And then I will try it, and we can try it out on a stream if he will allow me to do so. Um, yeah, but yeah, go subscribe to GGM. They are a wonderful team of content creators. I'm doing a lot of stories. And then also my husband's channel, which we have all our socials down there. There's also my brother, who's Chris or Izumadu or Zyrix. His link is down there too. Also my daughter, Loser, down there as well. And also brother-in-law, I guess. There's also his name is Nikki or YOLO. Subscribe to him too. And subscribe to my channel as well to like see more updates because I think I'll be live streaming a lot more. I'll be posting a lot of videos more when I have the time. And yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching the live stream. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the love and support you guys give me and give my husband and my family. And from the new Mrs. Lycan, I will see you guys in another video. Bye bye.